energetic music with clips of young adults enjoying life. Then shifting to visuals of financial stress like overdue bills or empty wallets. Narrator, inspirational tone. Your 20s, a time of dreams, opportunities, and let's face it, a few questionable decisions. But here's the truth. The financial habits you build now will either lead you toward wealth and freedom or trap you in a cycle of paycheck to paycheck living. Pause for effect. Today, I'm sharing 5 life-changing financial habits that will help you secure your future and live the wealthy lifestyle you dream of. Stick around because the 5th habit, it's the one that separates the financially successful from everyone else. Visuals. Transition to a ticking clock overlaid with "Your future starts now." August 1st, 4:07. Tariq Khan, Act 2, The Journey, Breaking Down the Habits. Seru Naindo. Habit number 1, master the art of budgeting, 1 to 2:30. Visuals. A young person creating a budget on their laptop with clear expense categories. Narrator. Let's start with the foundation. Budgeting. I know, it sounds boring, right? But here's the thing. A budget isn't about restriction. It's about control. Without one, your money disappears faster than snacks at a movie night. Pattern interrupt. Seriously, ever checked your bank account and thought, wait, where did it all go? Exactly. Narrator, urgent tone. A budget helps you direct your money toward your goals instead of letting it vanish. Start with the 50-30-20 rule, 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings or debt repayment. Cliffhanger. But what good is a budget if you're not using it to save for emergencies? Let's dive into habit number 2. August 1st, 4:07. Tariq Khan, habit number 2. Build and protect an emergency fund 30 to 4. And when it does, having an emergency fund can be the difference between a minor inconvenience and a financial disaster. Emotional trigger. Fear. Imagine getting hit with a $1,000 car repair bill and having no savings. That stress? Avoidable. Start by saving 3 to 6 months' worth of expenses in a high-yield savings account. Pattern interrupt. Think of it this way. An emergency fund is your financial superhero. Sure, it won't wear a cape, but it will save the day. Cliffhanger. Now, while saving is critical, there's something even more powerful you should focus on early: investing. August 1st, 4:07. Tariq Khan. Habit number 3. Start investing as soon as possible, 0 to 0530. Visuals, a graph showing exponential growth and young people reviewing investment apps. Narrator, excited tone. Here's the truth. Every day you delay investing, you're leaving money on the table. The earlier you start, the more time you give compound interest to work its magic. Visual example. Let me show you why. If you invest $100 a month starting at 22, earning an 8% return, you'll have over $400,000 by age 60. Start at 30, you'll have only $240,000. That's a $160,000 difference, just because of time. Pattern interrupt. Humorous. Think of it like planting a tree. The best time was 10 years ago. The second best time? Today. So, let's start watering that financial tree. Transition emotionally. But while investing builds wealth, there's one habit that protects it, and that's managing your debt wisely. Habit number 4. Crush high-interest debt, 5:30 to 7. Visuals. A person overwhelmed by credit card bills, followed by someone confidently paying off debt. Narrator, empathetic tone. Debt is a sneaky thief. It steals your future wealth. And high-interest debt, like credit cards, that's the worst offender. Urgent tone. Here's the kicker. If you have $5,000 in credit card debt with 20% interest and only make the minimum payments, it could take over 20 years to pay off. 20 years. That's insane. Pattern interrupt. So, let's not pay for that concert you went to in college until you're 40, okay? Narrator. Focus on paying off high-interest debt aggressively using methods like the debt snowball or avalanche. Once you're free of it, you'll have more money to invest and save. Cliffhanger. Which brings us to the habit that ties it all together, creating a vision for your financial future. A vision board, a young professional writing down goals, and images of dream houses or travel destinations. Narrator, inspirational tone. Think of your finances like a GPS. If you don't set a destination, you'll wander aimlessly, wasting time and resources. But when you have clear financial goals, every decision you make gets you closer to your dreams. Visual example. Want to buy a house? Set a savings goal and work backward. Want to travel the world? Budget for it. Goals give your money a purpose. Pattern interrupt. And let's be real, just winging it isn't a strategy. Unless you're a bird. Narrator. Write down your goals. Make them specific, measurable, and time-bound. They're the compass to your wealthy lifestyle. Visuals. Confident young adults managing their finances, overlaid with